One of the common ways that cities have of kind of establishing borders and just through bridges. I am at the end of a walkway at First Creek Greenway. From what I could tell, it runs, or I walked along the path from Broadway to here at 16th Avenue on the other side of the Greenway here. Old industrial remnants here on 16th. And this is one of a number of bridges in and around the First Creek Greenway, off of Broadway or off of 16th Street, I suppose. The scruffy city of yesterday turns into the chic, upscale, family neighborhood of the historic 4th District. Is that what it's called here? Old North Knoxville. Old North Knoxville, and you get some beautiful homes, restored homes up in that area. I posted about that prior. In fact, I posted about it on July 12th, 2022. So it's been over 3 years now since I returned here to the First Creek Greenway. And yeah, I thought I'd look around and see what, if any, changes have gone on since I first moved into Isabella Towers and off the road after 7 years on the streets of America. What's become of First Creek? Should be quite a trip. Bridge number 2 on our journey. circular asphalt path here. Not as scenic as Lakeshore Park. Although new trees perhaps bode a promise of better days here along the creek. All right, catch up with you down the road, down the trail. All right, returning to the other side of the second bridge here, the First Creek. Towers. Electrical towers, huh? See them more downtown than you would, say, Lakeshore Park, other places. Perhaps because of the age, the older parts of town of Knoxville have these. Who can forget the love song to KCDC, the Affordable Housing Project or HUD agency that I made as I tried in vain to get out of Isabella Towers. On the hill there, overlooking Broadway, First Creek, and probably all of Knox County, if not East Tennessee, is the Broadway Towers there. Like a mansion on the hill. Broadway Towers was recently renovated and restored. Past a year or two, it overlooks Broadway, and yeah. Just stop right there. Some of the homes bordering the Greenway here You know, originally I thought this was parking lot. You know, this led to a parking lot for the park. Fat chance. It just leads to old North Knoxville and the homes here. If you remember from my post in 22, I was somewhat impressed at how the bridges in First Creek leads to neighborhoods. That was kind of super cool. Right, a little wider here, also paved. And this leads to First Creek Greenway proper. Again, homes border the Greenway. With the old Broad, with a recent facelift, towering over everyone like a mother would her children, right? A lot of parallels here to the Richland Creek Greenway in Nashville. This greenway here is much smaller. It's in a more urban area than the Richland Creek Greenway that runs around the Belmead Country Club and Golf Course. But you kind of get a lot of the same idea here at First Creek that you get in full flower, shall we say, at the Richland Creek. Here's a more pedestrian sort of bridge. Seems like an older bridge to me. And this you might remember from 22. Bit more of a charm to this bridge here along the Greenway. Yeah. Memorial Bridge sign looks a little worn, and the flag is new. God bless the USA. More of a wooden bridge here. Weathered railings, weathered planks. Okay, and this has the best scenic view, if you ask me, of First Creek here in the park, the Greenway. Yes, much like myself, and other young men. There are guys camping along here. I don't know how, but they are camping along here, or trying to. Much like Richland, unlike Richland Creek, there's little opportunity here to camp on the sides. And take a morning bath in the waters. Seem to be drying up here considerably along the creek. Waters seem very shallow, but there are campers. And yes, some of this creek borders here, around here, borders private homes. Okay, you'll get that. So brothers, beware if you're slumming in the summer, or you know, genuinely looking for a place near water. Well, I would have suggested Fort Dickerson, but that was yesterday, I guess, huh? Oh, there's always a shelter, boys. Get to meet your neighbors, you know, just like you. All right, and the glory about this bridge is that it leads charmingly, in a much more charming manner, to the old North Knoxville district with the family homes. Okay, much more charm here. And I wonder what happened to the child. Probably at UT now. I think the owner of the home here, right along the side here, had a big old trampoline. In the day, what was that? Let's say 3 years ago. All right. Okay, there's one more thing I want to show you before I let you go. It's on this side of the Greenway. And this part of the neighborhood, I might say, that surrounds the Greenway. At least after you cross the bridge from 16th Street. Let me save you some time here. All right, up the hill from the First Creek Greenway. And this is the final thing I wanted to show you. When I was here in 22, I saw the backside of this, which is towards the creek and towards the Greenway. And I thought, my, that is some house. No, it's not a house. Actually, this is like a senior center, senior retirement home or facility here, right on the border. And wow, you know, it doesn't surprise me This being Knoxville and all, and the amount of various housing that attracted me to this city. But the kicker is that this seems very much like the huge, sprawling Catholic home and residences that run along Bridgewater in Nashville, and whose backside runs along the Richland Creek Greenway. So, once again, another comparison of the Richland Creek and Belmead to the First Creek Greenway here in Knoxville. Very cool. Natty Daddy from the First Creek Greenway on Broadway or on 16th Street. Just up from Love the Guy's Tower.